Howdy folks, Tom Barbalet here. So I've been recording lots of bits and pieces of silly videos, and I thought I'd actually just record a video of me in my hotel room in East Lansing. We have just a day left of the official LIFE conference, really half a day. And at the very end, in the concluding business, I've been asked to speak very briefly about our official LIFE industry. So I've kind of prepared a few words, which will no doubt be cut down to a few less words. And then I have a week here, and already that week is looking pretty packed in terms of, well, just a list of folk that I'd like to meet with, and yeah, just make arrangements and these kind of things. And I'm pretty genuinely exhausted as well. My anticipation is probably Monday will be spent doing a lot more of the final organisation. I think everyone here is pretty exhausted, so Monday is basically probably going to be a write-off day in terms of actual meetings, but I've got to move from this hotel to another hotel, and they've got a room for me, which is very nice in the apartment, so I will have a home there at least. I discovered a second-hand bookstore in the centre of town today, which was a bit distressing in terms of really old magazines and books, which I have a slight interest in. But yeah, it's been really humid here, so... but yeah, some really interesting demonstrations and some really interesting discussions. I've been able to demonstrate Noble Ape kind of 1.5 times through that, and I know I'm going to do more demonstrations obviously through next week, but a lot of people are interested in talking about their various projects and move into industry and this kind of stuff, so yeah, it's going to be some good times. It's interesting actually, the people that know my work and the people that don't know my work, because probably a majority of the conference goers don't know my work, which is going to be particularly interesting at the kind of concluding business thing. I think I'm just going to mention biota. I'm going to wear a Noble Ape shirt. I'm going to mention biota. And yeah, I've just got a couple of brief statements associated with artificial life in industry, which I may actually record the audio of that to make it a little bit more interesting. Anyway, so Tom Barbalet, I guess I could show some of my spoils associated with the... Oh, this is rather hefty. So I bought a series of Life magazines because I have a very small fetish associated with Life magazines. Not sure if this is visible. But yeah, I was looking for a series of kind of quintessential late 1960s Life magazines. This wasn't one of them, but I just thought I'd get that. I just love the imagery as well. This one is classic, absolute classic. I mean, you can frame these. They're just so kind of quintessentially American. This one's for my wife. This one I got, not because of the woman, but because it details aspects of the breakup of the Vegas mob, which you'd need to know about, but yeah, it's always a fascinating thing. And the thing I like about Life is that it gives you a good indication of actually what people are saying at a particular time. You have to own that issue. And this one I just found by chance. And of course, I mean, I'm a bit of a Churchill fetishist. So, I mean, these you can frame, I think. So I'm going to treat them very carefully. I don't know how I'm actually going to get them back to the Bay Area. I think I'm just going to have to buy some cardboard or something. Actually, this one has a rip in it. But you could still frame it nicely, so it didn't actually show up. I reckon you just had Churchill pointing at his painting. So that's the Life magazines that I purchased. Yeah. World War II books, so I don't necessarily need to editorialise too much on those. And, they are what they are. There always seems to be kind of more German. Anyway, this is the plates. Let me give them a plug, because I think they were just really a phenomenal bookstore in the centre of Lansing. So yeah, anyway, so unfortunately always more German than anything else, but I really, the Desert Raiders. Yeah, the problem with regards to World War II is you almost always end up with more German books than anything else. Because, a lot of the Pacific War, this kind of stuff doesn't really interest me that much. Now we get into the serious crap. Okay. Serious crack. I love the fact they're in plastic too. I mean, this is just, this is just. These other two here, sorry. I'm actually probably going to go back for more model railroaders. I didn't really go through a heavy selection of this to get a sense of what I picked up. Not sure if you can see the issue number specifically. But yeah, I mean, $2.25. Actually, no, they were half price too. So yeah, $1.25 for this. I don't know. I could live my life in the 1950s and 1960s in this country. It really is quite disturbing. It really is quite disturbing. I just love reading stuff from that period of time, and it's very, very dangerous because there is still a lot of stuff. You see, is it still recording? Oh, I thought I hit stop accidentally. Okay. In the Bay Area, so this is these are just other magazines. Other magazines. See if we've got a date on this. I can see. Oh, September 1976. Ah, I could have gone October. But yeah, the month before my birth. 1966. Look at this. I mean, this is American engineering. This just doesn't exist in this country anymore. It's just amazing stuff. Very quite moving. Dangerously moving. Anyway, not a huge damage to the pocketbook, but in terms of sheer weight, what I'm going to do is I double bagged all of it so I can wrap in individual sections. Send it back to myself, which is what I'll have to do because I'm certainly not travelling. Actually, I can travel by train with them. I just won't have time. I'm going to be up by a post office anywhere in the new hotel, so I'm just going to stop by. I'm going to do things like send this thing on to myself as well. So one of the recorders stopped recording after, well, it wasn't 3 hours continuous, it was 5 hours continuous. So that is good to know. But yeah, I'll send this back to myself. And yeah, there's not really much else from the conference here. They gave me a USB stick which I can send back to myself like this. I copied it over. In fact, I've uploaded it. It's got Creative Commons. So, anyway, Tom Barbalet in his hotel room, signing